up to the eyes where we come from. We got this house, we don't get like. It's time to get on them. It's the noise, baby. Oh, it's the noise, baby. Oh, it's the noise, baby. Oh, it's the noise, baby.
Who's the Democrat that you see who can carry the flag into 2028? Kamala Harris?
No.
AOC?
No.
Rahm Emanuel?
To win the Democratic nomination, you have to ask yourself two really important questions. One, can you raise a lot of early money? The second question you have to ask yourself, who can walk into a black fish fry in South Carolina, a black church? Now, they can be nice. They're very polite people.
Yeah.
But who is going to get them to hum and sway? If I had to say one guy, if I were like betting the Kentucky Derby and I saw this 12-1 horse and I said, yeah, I want to get a price, I'd take J.B. Pritzker.
Really? Why?
Well,
not Kamala Harris? She's black.
She has no chance.
Why not?
Because no Democrat wants anything to do with anybody that had anything to do with 2024.
So Kamala Harris can't get the black community to sway and hum?
No, they're not. No.
Just wanted to chime in on this little piece about this James Carville clip that, had some people in an uproar because he's talking about humming and swaying. But on the reality of it, think about this. This is what these Democrats, how they talk about black folks behind closed doors. So he's a longstanding Democrat advisor. So just think of all of your Democrats that you have supported throughout all of these different years and different campaigns. These are the same people who are out here talking like this behind closed doors about black folks. So literally what James Carville confirms is that Democrat policy for black America is to do nothing, get them to go to the fish fry, hum and sway. And so that's what they have prescribed for black America, that will get black America to move when they need black America to move. And that has worked successfully for so many years. That now, when James Carville is talking about who will they get to do that, because he's talking about who can they get to get into that space that can generate that kind of energy, synergy around themselves. And we already know that ain't gonna be Jasmine Crockett. See, he's already, they're going through it. So what he's giving you is a legitimate forecast coming from the Democrats, and also giving you he let the cat out the bag about the benign neglect, because they only want black folks humming and swaying and voting for nothing. So when you hum and sway, you vote for nothing. I've seen people trying to be mad at him talking about his racist comments. His comments weren't racist, because if you're not voting and getting tangibles, because voting for something is getting tangibles, anything less is not tangibles, right? So that's humming and swaying. Like you get somebody to twerk and shake their butt, or do a video saying no vax, no bucking, or but no vote. What was the other one? They had all of these different campaigns catering to this low level of thinking and being, rather. And now what's going on? Black folks have got their political education game up, are more even, I'd say, spiritually and intellectually aware. And so when you say that you need people to hum and sway, you do not have a humming and swaying generation of voters. So the black voter bloc is now coming in with questions and asking, what is the policy? And that's what they're not used to. So what we're seeing now is such a major shift that a lot of people don't know how to handle. But along with the foundational Black American piece on ABC, and watching the backlash that has happened with all of that and it being taken down, it is to say that the black vote has a very strong political position, and they do not want the black populace to start enabling ourselves with our own power based on our political position, which obviously is more than nothing. But you see, if you just hum and sway, then you believe that's all it is, and these people are just being nice to you, and that's all you get for what you're doing. Because remember what Clyburn said when he got when he's largely responsible for getting Biden elected. They asked him, what did he want? What did he say? Nothing. And that's not a good answer for a person who says they represent black folks. But he knew the order of the day. The order of the day is benign neglect. So if the order of the day is benign neglect, then humming and swaying is the tactic. We got to get people to hum and sway. Go to the fish fry. Go to the chicken wing feed. Go hang out there. Here's some old school tunes. Put your boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So just a thought. And so boots on the ground. That's another video I have to do as well. But just wanted to touch on this real quick because, again, if you're talking about who's going to get black folks to hum and sway, then you mean who is going to get black folks to vote for nothing? That is literally the agenda when approaching black voters from the DNC. And notice how that story kind of went under the radar, because I believe that there are some people who may have thought that we would have been able to get onto that story faster than we were. But there were so many other things in this news cycle that took precedence. So I think when they jumped out there, especially like Reese Colbert hopped out the window going crazy at Carville, cussing him all out in her little video. I might insert a little clip of that. Small clip, because there's a bunch of MF bombs. So let's do that here.
James Carville, you bald head mushmouth motherfucker. Why don't you do black people a favor and shut the fuck up? You are not an authority on what it's going to take to win over black people, especially when you get up on a podcast and talk about us like going to visit a black fish fry or going to visit a black church. It's like going to the motherfucking petting zoo.
That's Reese Colbert, and she's with Roland Martin, so obviously those people have something going on in their minds. A little next to nothing, but it's always anti-FBA agenda. So just can't help but notice all of the different behaviors we're seeing, and they are upset at Carville for telling the truth out loud. He said that quiet part out loud. What he said is they need somebody to get black folks to hum and sway. Be distracted by the fish fry. That's crazy, man. Be distracted by the party. You know what I'm saying? Party, have an event. Hold events at the White House or at the vice president's lawn and think people are doing something, and go to these events and talk to the sores, and that's humming and swaying, folks, but no tangibles coming about from none of it. So let me know what y'all think about that. Just wanted to chime in on this real quick while I had a chance. So till next time, fans, make sure you hit that like button, like and share this video. If you have not already subscribed, please do so at this time. Stay black, stay vigilant, stay alive. Black first, black first, black first. Shalom, y'all. Peace.
Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.